Hi, I'm Eduardo Neret with Campus Reform. With a partisan divide growing over mail-in voting and the post office ahead of the November election, we're here today talking to college students about the post office. Do they trust it? Would they trust the results of an election with millions of mail-in ballots? Let's find out. Have you ever had something lost in the mail by the U.S. Postal Service?
Yes, I have actually. My friend ordered something to my house when he was staying with me and it got lost and they just never even gave it back to him.
Yeah, I've definitely had things lost before. And since COVID recently, selling things, the mail loses it all the time.
Yes, I have. I lost it for a few months and then they didn't really refund me about it at all.
But I have gotten a neighbor's package before.
Never had a package lost by USPS, and it's always been delivered on time.
I was supposed to do something for my lease, and it took 4 weeks to get here, and I was like, what the f***? Because I was confused why I was taking that long.
It happened once a few weeks ago, but it was only a couple days later than I was expecting.
You know, right now there is talks about doing a mainly mail-in election this November. So the Republicans who say they want people to vote in person, and then you have the Democrats who want universal mail-in voting, millions of people to vote by mail. Given some of your experiences with the U.S. Postal Service, would you trust them to get the results of the election accurately and on time?
I would trust it just because I think people are lazy.
Yeah, I feel like if everybody spaces it out, doesn't overwhelm the system, I am very sure that USPS can handle it.
Slightly. I mean, I have some concerns about it, but I feel like if it's something as important as the election, they'll be able to pull it off.
I feel like there is definitely going to be inaccuracy with that just because and if a package could get lost, one out of all the people that there are handing in them,
Honestly, no. I think there's too many people voting. There's too many people voting and mail coming in and out, and it's just too much to handle, I think.
I feel like I would, but either side, I feel like will want a recount anyways.
Trust, not completely. I wouldn't be oh, this is the fair result, but it would be what it is. It is what it is.
There will always be risk of fraud, but to me what matters is safety.
It would probably take a while, but I think that it would be accurate.
If you can't trust them to deliver a package, where do you find the confidence to have them, deliver your vote?
Well, I think if they think the vote's important enough and they really care about this election, that they'll do whatever's possible to make sure it's as fair as possible.
Why do you have so much faith in USPS to deliver your vote on time?
I'm a very optimistic person, and like I said, I haven't ever had an experience where they've lost a package.
I have faith because they deal with millions of packages and mails. It's one out of, I don't know the statistic, but it's not that many compared to how many they get right.
Well, as an example, a recent one, Nevada just had a primary, and in one county, they had over 200,000 mail-in ballots not delivered. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I haven't heard about that, but that's something I will look into. That's very interesting to hear. I don't know. You're making me think about it more. I hadn't really considered that. I just have a tendency to believe that, they would try and get everything in. But I don't know. Now that you say that, I'm not sure.
Hi, I'm Eduardo Neret with Campus Reform. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more great content like this, be sure to click the subscribe button right here. And if you're interested in joining the Campus Reform team as a correspondent, investigator, or tipster, click right here.